and the beat is still beating. The skin is still skinning. The brows is browsing. Baby girl is feeling good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been such a hot minute since I did a makeup tutorial, but I'm coming to you guys with a makeup tutorial today. I'm showing you guys how I achieve this look that I kind of have been rocking for like 2-3 months now. I actually first tried this look in December and I was in love. Anyways, if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dodos. Please join the family. Let's get to 300k. Please smash that subscribe button down below and also click the notification bell so that every time I post a video, you'll be updated. If this is your second time or third time and you're already part of the squad, what to do? I'm so excited to see you guys. If you're not following me on Instagram, first of all, I don't know what you're doing. You should be following me on Instagram. My Instagram handle will come up here, so please follow me. I'd love to see all that you guys get up to. And if you want to see how I went from this to this, then keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is I will just apply my current favorite lip balm. This is the Balm.com from Glossier, and this is the Cherry Balm. It has like a nice pinkish tint. I don't know if you guys can see it. Second thing I'm going to do is sunscreen. Guys, in 2022, if you're not doing sunscreen, if you're not applying sunscreen, can't really help you. Sunscreen has been such a major like change to my makeup, to my skincare game. And I really love this Play sunscreen because it does not leave any white cast, as you guys can see. And then secondly, it's very hydrating. Like, it gives me like a very perfect glow. I've kind of gotten into oils, so now I'm going to use the Versed oil. This is the antioxidant oil serum. I'm just going to use tiny drops of this because I just want that extra glow. I do not really color correct anymore. I just go straight with concealer to color correct. So I'm going to be using the Yangabeauty concealer. The shade I'm using today is MC5. MC5 is kind of like the closest to my skin tone. So what you want to do is go in with a concealer that's kind of like your exact shade or closest to your skin tone. And you want to put it any area where you have hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and yeah, stuff like that. This concealer is owned by a Nigerian brand called Yangabeauty, and when I tell you, I am obsessed. Like, since I got this concealer, I've been using it every other day. Like, even when I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, I use this concealer. It has slowly become my favorite concealer in my kit. Like, I'm gonna blend this out now. Now I'm going to use my flat brush. This is a brush from Morphe and it's the E6 brush. I'm gonna start blending this concealer. Oh, one thing that you guys should know about this concealer is that it actually dries down pretty quick. So don't let it stay too long, especially if you have dry skin like me. Like, you want to blend a few minutes after you've put it on. But can you see how this thing blends so seamlessly? Like, it's amazing. You guys will see what I do. Since I started using this concealer, I don't really use as much foundation on my skin. In short, most times I actually don't even use foundation. I just go in with concealer, bada boom, bada bam. Another technique that I also do is, because throughout the entire look we're trying to pull our face upwards like we got a facelift. So what I like to do is make sure that I'm pulling that concealer up as well, so it's helping lift up the face already. For a Mercier Lumiere foundation, this foundation, the reason why I can mess with this foundation is because it is like skin. Like, it is not thick at all. I'm just gonna put some tiny drops. And oh, this shade is called Ganache or Ganache. Yeah. So that's all I'm going to use. Tiny drop here, tiny drop here, tiny drop. I'm just going to blend that out and you will see how it will just seamlessly blend into my forehead. Look at that. Now, because I use a tiny bit, it looks like there's nothing on my forehead, and that's just because in general, I never like to see my foundation on my forehead show. I feel like when I don't have foundation on my forehead, it even gives me that perfect, like, skin minimalism. I'm going to use my Fenty stick concealer, and this is in the shade Espresso. So this is a match stick concealer. This entire look, you want to make sure that everything you're doing, you're taking it higher than where it would normally stay. So before, when I learned makeup and when I did makeup, I would do the fish face and put the contour in the hollows of my cheek. But now you want to put it above the hollows of your cheek so that it gives you that nice lifted look. I'm going to do the same thing here, like I'm drawing a new face, like this. Okay, now from my nose, I'm going to use, and that's the reason why I really love this concealer, this matchstick. It's just so easy to use. I'm going to just do that, almost like a Y from one brow bone to the other. And then at the bottom here, I'll cut my nose here. So at this point, you should have something that looks like this. Now, I'm gonna start blending, and when I'm blending, I'm gonna just pull it up. I would not really call this my contouring, I would call it kind of like my sculpting, because with the concealer I'm using, I don't really use concealers that are too dark anymore. Like, you can use any brush you have, really. Sometimes I use this brush, other times I use a smaller brush. And the reason why I like to contour first is that once I contour, I kind of don't even need to go too crazy with my highlight. I know exactly where I'm trying to put my highlight. I also like to put a tiny bit of that concealer at on my upper lip, and I learned this technique from Uche Jin. Aha, and you see that it kind of helps you achieve that nice voluptuous top lip situation. Another thing that I like to do with this concealer is I take it in here, almost like I'm doing my eyeshadow already. You can almost see that there's some kind of definition from my eye, from my eyelid all the way out to my outer corners of my face. For highlighting, I'm using the same Smooth Matte Concealer from Yangabeauty in SM3 and SM4. I like to keep my concealer here and here. I'm going to put a tiny bit here as well, middle of my nose, and then my forehead. And I'm going to start blending while I'm letting my under eye sit. I'm going to start blending my forehead using the same Morphe E6 brush. When I tell you guys that this concealer is actually madness, can you see that blend? It sits into the skin so well. It just melts into my skin. It is so beautiful. Blending this as well. I'm going in with this brush from Yangabeauty as well. I'm obsessed with everything from their collection. I know it looks like an ad, but I'm just obsessed. This is their double-sided brush. This is what it looks like. They call it the definer and the shader brush, but I use this part of the brush. I like to use it to blend my nose. And then I use it to blend my under eye. And I'm just pulling out this concealer outwards here, like this. And I'm sure once I put the first concealer just here and here, you're wondering what will happen here, right? The excess concealer still gets there anyway, so you don't have to worry. And you can see how lifted my face is looking. I'm going to quickly do this. Quick blend. Now, it really depends on what I'm going for. Sometimes this will be the end of my concealer process. Other times, if I'm feeling a bit adventurous, then I go even brighter, and even brighter will be SM3. And I'll start blending that product, but I will stay just in the inner corner of my face like this. Same here. I'll blend. And I want to pull it slightly towards my nose. I'm just going in, blending the excess at the sides of my nose. And I'm going to do a quick reverse contour here. I'm going to set my under eyes using the Blurfect powder from Yangabeauty using the shade Custard. So this is Custard and this is Cinnamon. I'm using the Yangabeauty Multi Plus brush, dusting off the excess powder, and I'm just going to lock that concealer in. Can you guys see? The powder is so fine and the texture is amazing. And this brush is actually, let me tell you guys how bad this is. Like, when I like something, I just forget everything else I was using before and I keep raving about it. So I was saying to my makeup artist at the studio, I was like, guys, I made them, like I said I was gonna buy them brushes, these Yangabeauty brushes, just because I am obsessed. If you have the right tools, your makeup will come out in such a fantastic way. If you don't have the right tools or the right product, you might struggle a little bit. Do a little bit of brightening using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Sometimes I put it here. Everything we're doing, we're pulling up. I'm also going to use just a little bit of that cinnamon powder to reverse contour here. Setting powder on my nose. And I'd never like to reverse contour or, you know, bake that part of my face for too long, just so I don't have any lines. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have rocked the hell out of this palette, as you can see. I'm going to be using these three colors here. So I'm going to start off with this one in the middle being the lightest. And what I'm going to do is just follow that outline that my concealer had given me before as my base. So I'll start right there and I'm pulling up. But the reason why we can get away with this is that we're not going straight into black or a dark brown. We're using a very soft shade that looks very much like my skin color. Makeup crush for eyeshadow looks is Ropo and Uche Jin. Those girls, their eyeshadow game, I would give anything to do a masterclass just to learn eyeshadow from both of them. I'm going to use this end of the brush. Now I'm going to go into Sienna and a tiny bit of Mulberry. Because creating a wing, I'll just start doing this. And then I'll take it in here. Now I'm going to go into Cyprus Amber, which is this shade. Focus it at the same place where I put the first one. Just at the base and slightly in here. I'm going straight to the rest of my lid, and for that I'll be using Burnt Orange right here. And I'm just gonna pat that right here. I'm using the Wispy Light Lashes. I've used this maybe 8 times already. This is the pack. It's from Eyelure and Eyelure. And one of the reasons why I love this eyelash is that it comes with this really tiny adhesive. I will be using the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. This is an eyeshadow, it's a cream eyeshadow. So if you have eyeliner, whatever you want to use, that's fine. And what I'm going to do is I will look up and just put it underneath here. The Ami Collet Mascara. So I'm just going to use that on my lashes just to pull out my lashes. There. And I'm going to put it at the outer corner, or starting from the outer corner. Right, so I'm using it to elongate my eyes. And that's the reason why I love these lashes, because they're very natural and it helps me, it can give me that perfect cat eye type situation. I'm going to line my eyes using the Yangabeauty Flat Versed flat verge brush. That's what it looks like. It's like an angled brush. I'm gonna just take some of this product because it's very creamy, and that's why I like the caviar sticks, because it is so like versatile in how you can use it. So it's kind of like extending your eyes. For the bottom as well. Okay, now that I've done it there, I'm going to do the same thing here. Line like that. You can't really see it because I don't really want you to see it. I'll do the same for the second eye. Now the next thing I'm doing is mascara, and I'm using the Eyelure mascara. I really love this mascara because it doesn't clump, so I like to go in with it first just to define my lower lashes. I actually forgot to do this step first. I'll typically go in with the Refy Brow Sculpt, and I use this first to prep my eyebrows before I even start my makeup, but I forgot. So I'm gonna do it now. This product is phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like it's the... I was about to talk trash. That's what happened. That's what happens when you're trying to talk trash. I was trying to say that this is definitely the got-to-be hack. Let me show you guys the reason why I love this. It has a double-sided brush, a brush like this, and a comb here. So I'm going to go in with the comb first, just to press. And I actually like this product because it does not have shine, so it's not shiny. I feel like most brow gels will give you like that. And now I'm going to use the other side of the brush, which is basically the brush side, and just press the hair down to my skin. And I'm just going to start with my cheek, just to put some color, more bronzing. So for my eyebrows, I recently started using the Benefit eyebrow. I think this is precisely my brow pencil. You see what I mean by your brow, like the product, the Refy product is such a beautiful base. Like my eyebrow hair is not moving, like not one bit at all. Just keeping my eyebrows straight, and because I already threaded my brows, it's easy for me to do this. And now I'm going to conceal my brows using my exact shade of concealer. This is where I really am able to achieve the straight brow look. All of this helps with pulling the face upwards. You can see the face is starting to look even more lifted. I'm going to be using the Glossier Cloud Paint blush in Eve and Dawn. So I'm going to mix both of them together. Any blush of your choice will do. Like a coral color, which I didn't have from both of them. And I'm going to be using the Yangabeauty brush. Same on top. Can you see? Woo! Oh! I cannot believe that I slept on blush for so long. Guys, did you see what I did? Me, when I apply the blusher, it's over for you. I like to put my blush here. I also like to put my blush around my nose like this. Almost like a filter. Man's getting excited. This is what makeup does to me. Okay, what's next? I don't even know the steps anymore because the beauty is already speaking. I don't need to do much. That's gonna be lips. I'm gonna do my lips. For my lips, I'm gonna be using the Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Pillow Talk Intense. Before, when I do my lip, I would just overline the top everywhere. But now what I do is, and I saw this on Mario. Makeup by Mario did this technique, and I saw it from his channel. So he just overlined just the Cupid's bow. This pencil is kind of blunt. I don't know, my brown is just not working. From here, I'll start to come down. From here, start to come down. Charlotte Tilbury Belle de Soir. It's like a lip, I don't know, gloss. To be honest, if I'm being very honest, I've not really been enjoying this. I like the shade, but it's just something when it feels like I'm tasting something, but that's a conversation for another day. Yeah, even the smell, it's quite strange. And then I'll take my lip brush from BM Pro, Fenty Beauty Heat lip gloss in the shade Au Chocolat. This is like a nice chocolate color. Look at it, let me show you. Very creamy. And then I will go in with the same, with another Fenty Heat lip gloss in the shade Fussy Heat. So this is the finished look. Baby girl is feeling good. I'm just so happy that I did this with little or no foundation. Like, I can easily say that I have no foundation on my face. I have no foundation on my face. And the beat is still beating. The skin is still skinning. The skin is still skinning. The brows is browsing. The eyeliner is eyeliner in. And then the lips. Look at the lips. The lip is lipping. The nose, the blush is blushing. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, smash that subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button. Also leave a comment below what tricks you learned and what you would like to see more of, because on this channel right now, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what I love posting. I'm kind of over makeup tutorials, but not this one. This one, I mean, I enjoy this tutorial. So comment below if you recreate this look and tag me on Instagram at @IamDodos, and follow me on TikTok, @IamDodos_, and I'll be sure to see you guys soon.